I feel a lot of pressure right now to do it right, because I know there are real consequences if I don't do it right once we get to Peru. So I put a lot of pressure on myself, and I push past the fatigue point. It's what I'm used to doing. So, but when I do that here, it's a little risky.
Laura, taking a little break. I think Laura may have kind of maxed out a little bit on her threshold for a moment, so they're catching the breath. They'll rejoin us here in just a minute.
I do feel a little bit out of my element here. I'm used to being in control. I'm a surgeon. I run 2 busy practices. I'm a mom. I take care of 2 kids. So to get out here and be challenged like this and not be in control, it's different for me. It's also frustrating and exhausting.
Come on, Laura.
All right, back on the horse.
You know what we're gonna do?
Back on the horse.
This is what we're gonna do. Let's go get some control. Let's go back to a place where we've got control, and then we'll set everything from there.
Right.
I'm trying to make it easy for her, to give her that confidence back. She's got it. I mean, she can do it. She's just very competitive with herself. Absolutely beautiful. Big breath. Better, huh?
Better.
Yeah. It's about making it and making it safely, and you just did that. Good job.
You're ramming in all this stimulation that they haven't had before, and that's what Peru's going to do for them.
Let's see what the boys are doing.
Okay.
And you can train for this physically, and that's great. You need to. It's the mental component that's going to wear them down, and they have to be aware of that.
So gang, everything we've done so far has been about slow speed and control, right? I mean, everything's been precision, mastering the controls and the balance of the motorcycle. We're getting ready to go on a long trip. Let's put it this way. We're not gonna get very far in first gear, are we?
No.
So I've got a big loop around here that we're gonna ride at. I want you getting up into 3rd gear, up into 4th gear, okay?
Remember, you're 0 and 2. You don't want anyone too competitive now.
Well, but you know what they say?
What's that?
If you can't win, wreck the person that can.
Exactly. Troy's getting competitive now. Look at him. He's not going to want to be behind Laura long. He just cut the course to get by Laura, and now he's opening up a gap, so he's on the gas.
Oh, that's a blast.
Good?
I love it.
No stress?
No stress. This finger is stuck, though. Look at it.
Oh, you cramped up in here, huh? Nice one, Mr. Troy. Looking good, buddy.
Good stuff.
I thought you might have had enough of the man who used to run James down.
Well, they said it wasn't a race.
You were racing, buddy.
It's
I'm
always
always
a
racing
race.
up on a
Your
motorcycle.
body language going in that bottom corner.
Show off.
I know. No, he just needs extra laps. We're good.
I feel like a parent. The kids just won Little League or something. I'm so pumped. This morning, definitely Laura had me worried, and last night I woke up about 4 o'clock this morning. I was like, oh my God, what are we doing? Because I've ridden around Peru before, and I've ridden in the third world, and there's just a pile of things that can go wrong. Laura's gonna go through all the stuff for medical, if you want to take anything for altitude, because we're gonna climb really quickly. Dr. Laura, wow, no, she's a complex character. She is her own worst nightmare. I think if she'd back out of herself, she'll be fine. Just remember, everybody's out to get you. Just because we do it like this here, not there. We've got a whole different dynamic with James. I think it's much like he's approaching his riding here. Smooth, he's calm, he's gonna get it done. But I've seen him get pretty beaten down in the past couple of months. Don't forget your swimsuits. We want to see Peter Perfect on the beach. Troy, he absolutely has the poker face. He's not going to show anything. I mean, I called him Peter Perfect. I told him you got to knock that perfect game off or you're going to wear yourself out. I think when he cracks, he could crack the biggest. Big reason we're going. We're going to go have this adventure and we're going to get down here and see these kids. So we want to be safe, we want to have a good time, and we want to get there in one piece. Get some rest, get some sleep, and I'll see you in a couple of days in Peru. Peru is going to deal everybody a hand of cards. What that
hand of cards is we don't know till we get there.
So they've just done 3 days of training, and I mean, they're pretty whooped. They've got 8 solid days in Peru, and when we get there, they've got to start building. They've got to help these kids. I hope they're ready. I hope they can get amped when we're down there. You know, James got a bit of a different perspective. James and Jennifer trying and not being able to have children. Just some really tough personal things that they went through in the last year. And he's going to see those kids with those big brown eyes, and they're just going to reach inside his gut and yank it out, and who knows what's going to happen. Laura and Troy come from a very privileged existence. I mean, they want something, they go get it. They've worked for it, no disrespect to that at all. But they've been very sheltered from a lot of the harsher things of the world. And I just can't wait to see how they get on when they get down there.
I think reaching the orphanage will be the highlight of the trip. We're going to see some beautiful scenery and have some good times on the way there, but this is the purpose of the trip, to help these kids. And I know I'm going to pull every one of them into my heart and want to take every one of them home.
Feels like about 5 a.m. It's probably 1 a.m. We're trying to get a cab to get to the hotel to get about 3 hours of sleep before riding for a long time. So feeling good, kind of.
Absolutely exhausted.
I am exhausted. I'm
My
exhausted.
joints
and aching.
ache, my
Yeah.
muscles
You didn't take a pill?
ache.
Yeah, lower back, all those things. It makes me kind of a little bit nervous about just having a few hours of sleep and then getting up and riding Lima traffic.
Hola, yo soy Rosa, driver.
Actually watching Rosa drive here in Lincoln. Yeah. She might be right next to me.
Rosa, I know, I see you. So, I would have stopped at that if I had been on the bike.
I don't think you should stop.
Whoa! Rosa!
Muy bueno, coach.
On the next episode of Neale Bayly Rides.
This is the real deal now. Practice is over. If they're trying to make Peru what they want it to be, it'll break them.
You got about 2.5 more hours of this, and it's gonna get worse.
The injury is right in here somewhere.
There are a lot of questions when it comes to adoption, and I'm trying to stay as open as possible.
I don't think anybody anticipated this.
This is a dangerous highway. People died all the way along.
These drives are beautiful, but they're treacherous, and you can make a mistake that will cost you.